What is Cleanshield INT? It's an all-natural, non-toxic alkaline supplement. It brings the body's pH level into balance by reducing harmful acidity. The human body is made up of at least 60% water. The condition of that water is important and affects your overall health. If it is too acidic, it's a breeding ground for viruses, parasites, bacteria, and cancer. Many negative health conditions are caused by low acidity. Cleanshield is specially formulated to deal with that acidity quickly and safely. As many people know, inflammation is part of the body's natural immune system response to dealing with pathogens. But what's less commonly known is that chronic inflammation can cause a great many health problems. Chronic inflammation occurs when the body continues sending inflammatory cells even after the problem they were sent to deal with is gone. Health issues caused by chronic inflammation include cardiovascular disease, rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, Alzheimer's, diabetes, cancer, and many others. What's even less well known is that acidity is one of the causes of chronic inflammation. That's where Cleanshield works best. Remove the acidity, and the inflammation will follow. Acidosis, when your pH is too low, can make your immune system less effective and lead to cardiovascular problems as well as diabetes and cancer. It can also manifest with many other symptoms such as acne, eczema, psoriasis, low energy, anxiety, heartburn, heart palpitations, and more. If you have the booklet, take some time to review this page, or you can pause the video here for as long as you need. But what can you do to change your pH? As it turns out, what you do makes a big difference. Your health is a balancing act. Too many wrong choices can eventually lead to problems. Not drinking enough water, too little sleep, no exercise, poor nutrition, too much stress, and excessive consumption of sugar pollutes your inner ocean and can lead to ongoing health issues. Each one of those issues that you fix gets you closer to lasting good health, especially when you add in Cleanshield. To experience the wide range of possible benefits of Cleanshield, most people simply need to drink 30 milliliters, or 1 ounce, 3 times per day. Cleanshield works best on an empty stomach. Many people prefer to drink their first dose immediately after waking up. Then you'll have time to prepare a healthy breakfast. Then take your second dose either before or after lunch. And finally, the third dose can be taken before or after dinner, or just before bedtime. Basically, everything in life has rules. The body is no different. If you follow the rules, you can achieve lasting health. If you don't, you may eventually find yourself fighting illnesses. Everyone knows water is important. You can't go more than a few days without it before suffering serious effects. And considering our bodies are mostly water, the quality of that water is very important. Drinking dirty water from a pond can make you very sick. Drinking clean water will keep you hydrated. But is there a third situation? Can drinking some kinds of water actually improve your health? We believe it does. One of the factors that can affect water quality is pH. In fact, pH plays a key role. Everything you eat and drink has a pH level. Take a look at this image, which shows the pH level of various foods and drinks. As you look it over, notice what kinds of foods are in the alkaline. Now notice what kinds of food are acidic. Do you see it? On the alkaline side, there are many healthy fruits and vegetables. On the acidic side, there are some healthy foods like eggs, fish, beans, and nuts, but also colas, alcohol, anything with sugar, basically all the foods and drinks that are unhealthy. It turns out that pH is a critical factor in health. Too much low pH or acidic food can lead to numerous health problems. Balancing your diet with high pH or alkaline foods can correct those problems or stop them from happening at all. When the body becomes too acidic, it's called acidosis. Even if you aren't suffering from acidosis, just being slightly too acidic is a problem, and is one of the main pollutants of our internal ocean, which leads to many of the health conditions we've already talked about. That's where Cleanshield comes in. With a pH over 11, it neutralizes excess acidity and helps restore balance in your body quickly and safely. What we do makes a difference. Join us in celebrating a healthy life with Cleanshield INT. This is a special solution called a pH reagent. When you put a few drops into a clear liquid, that liquid will change colors based on its pH level. It ranges from orange all the way up to purple, orange being acidic, purple being alkaline, and right in the middle is green, which is neutral. Let's start with this water. Now watch as I put the pH reagent in. Notice that it has turned a bluish-green color. This indicates that it is neutral, trending towards alkaline. Now let's try this water. Notice that this one has turned slightly green. This indicates something closer to neutral. Now let's try this one. This is a very popular brand of water. Lots of people drink this. This one has also turned a slightly green color, indicating that it also is neutral. This one perhaps is just slightly below neutral. Now we're going to try this soda. Notice it's turned a yellow, actually more like orange color, indicating that the pH is somewhere below 4, which is extremely acidic. Now we're going to try balance 7. Notice the intense purple color. According to our chart, this indicates that the pH is above 10, but from our own testing we know that it's 11.2.
Hi, my name is Mooney. On October 8th, 2017, I was admitted into the hospital with a rare lymphoma cancer. My doctor started me on 3 different types of chemotherapy for the first week, and I was miserable. I was throwing up constantly. I could not eat, I couldn't drink, I couldn't keep any food in my stomach, and I had no energy, and I was scared. My doctors told me that I would be having mouth sores, ulcers on my tongue, and nausea, and I would feel the effects of headaches for 2 weeks after each round of chemotherapy. By taking Balance 7, I had 0 side effects. Not one. I had hair loss. Okay, that's expected, but I had 0 side effects. And it was kind of a miracle for me. To make a long story short, I went through 6 months of chemotherapy. I did not throw up. I did not have stomach acid. I had no headaches. I slept perfectly, and I felt my immune system was strong. Balance 7 saved me. Balance 7 became a part of my lifestyle. And during 6 months of chemotherapy, Balance 7 took me out of the scary pit of what chemotherapy does to you. I'm grateful for my friend Tony, who introduced me to Balance 7. And I'm grateful for Balance 7 in my life.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jonathan Lemmeler. I'm a doctor of chiropractic. I've been in practice for over 30 years here in the Oxnard, California area. And one of the main things I've always addressed in my practice is the concept of the body being too acidic, which is a problem for any type of illness or disorder that somebody may have, because acidity in the body allows three things to occur: infection, inflammation, and abnormal cell growth and development. And those three things are invariably involved with everybody's problem. If you happen to have joint pains, you've got inflammation. If you happen to have, of course, a cold or flu or a skin disorder, a lot of times that's, of course, an infection process. If you happen to have a tumor or an abnormal growth, well, there you go. You got cellular division being affected. And none of these things can occur in a healthy alkaline environment. So what I have found is using a product called Balance 7 has allowed me to help balance the pH, which is the level of acidity and alkalinity in a body. It's allowed me to balance the pH in my patients' bodies so that it goes within the more normal range, so that these other elements, the infections, the inflammations, the abnormal cell growths, are impacted in a way that obviously makes it less likely for those things to occur. We're not saying it's the cure-all, it's going to cure everything. It doesn't do any of that. It just sets up an environment so that certain elements cannot occur.
My daughter, when she was 9 years, she tried to cook. She had an accident and the hot oil poured on her two legs. I took her to the hospital, but each time they are removing the bandage, it takes her skin away. And they said after the whole thing that they will still do plastic surgery. But I didn't go back to hospital again. I started using Balance 7 to clean it, and you will see the result after the probably there's no scar. That's when she had that accident in my kitchen. Each time they are removing the bandage, her skin comes out with the bandage. That's how I stopped going to hospital. I started using Cleanshield to dress her. This is when it started healing. I started seeing results. This is her skin, her legs, the two legs that I just showed you. There's no spot. There's no mark. Her skin is as if such thing never happens to her. That's how her skin is now. So this thing has been amazing. It has been amazing in my home.
Healthy Skin Conditioner is an all-natural, non-toxic skin enhancer. It gently cleans your skin with its powerful alkaline formula. The skin is the largest organ of the human body. And just like all your internal organs, it's affected by what gets put on or in it. Some viruses and bacteria can even enter the body through the skin. In order to look and feel your best, it's important to take care of your skin. Healthy Skin Conditioner is uniquely qualified to help you do just that. It starts by exfoliation, or the removal of the outer layer of dead skin cells. Most exfoliation products today are very rough on the skin and can be painful. Healthy Skin Conditioner uses its powerful alkaline formula to melt the dead skin away, leaving the living skin bright and glowing. That same alkaline power also kills any pathogens living on your skin, which keeps you healthy and your skin looking younger. If used regularly, Healthy Skin Conditioner can also reduce blemishes and wrinkles over time. Smooth and Easy is a safe yet powerful hair aid. Whether you use it on natural hair, weaves, wigs, or extensions, you'll find it has many great uses. Have you ever had trouble removing weaves or extensions? Or worn them too long and they developed an odor? Ever had to brush out painful tangles? Has your wig ever gotten dirty and you weren't sure how to clean it? Yes, Smooth and Easy can do all this and more. Using it regularly can extend the life of your wig, repel dirts and oils, enhance scalp health, and even encourage natural hair growth. Make Smooth and Easy a permanent part of your beauty regimen. Both Healthy Skin Conditioner and Smooth and Easy work great on men and children too. Our journey began with Cleanshield in Africa in 2006. Word quickly spread, and after only a few months, an official launch was held. Over 700 attended from every corner of Nigeria and other surrounding nations as well. And so it began in Nigeria. But it didn't stop there. Soon we reached Ghana and were received in the city of Accra with great celebration. Our first launch event in that country drew nearly 1,000 people from all around the region and expanded quickly from there. The event was such a success that another was held in Kumasi. With the new health program and the product already in Nigeria and Ghana, it began to quickly spread into nearby countries, and before long was also in Cameroon, Gabon, Burkina Faso, Benin, Ivory Coast, and Kenya. We believe that eventually Cleanshield will spread to all corners of Africa, bringing health and wealth to millions. Where will we go from there? We believe all people have the God-given right to live healthy and free. We intend to bring it to them.